Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and once again with the unnecessarily melodic intro. This is Cursed Mountain, blind because this is a game that I didn't know existed until I bought it. In the last episode we were killed up here, and then we came back up here a second time while I played very unfitting music, which I have absolutely no regrets about. Now, part of me wants to go back and get the other incense stick that I missed on my return journey, because in the last episode I picked up some incense and then died and didn't re-pick it up because of unforgivingly placed checkpoints, and it's not that far out of my way to go back and get it, so... And we're practically going to have to walk past it anyway. And have they cleared out this floor? Can we backcut? Of course we can't. We're going to have to go through the banana room. Why am I calling it the banana room? I don't bloody know. There are no bananas in here that I know of. Ghoststagram filter, as always. You see, back in the very first level, I suppose it could be called, it said, "Oh, don't jog, it might arouse the ghosts, because ghosts can be turned on by jogging." No, that's absolutely not what it meant. And that, to me, says, when the screen goes what I've been calling Ghoststagram, and there's the door we need to go through, I'm just going to pop downstairs to grab the incense, because it's technically missable, I suppose. Yeah, I took that to mean that whenever the screen goes all grey and depressing like that, that means don't jog, otherwise you will get extra encounters, and that doesn't seem to be the case. It just seems to be atmosphere. What is these? Books about the life of Buddha. That's a lot of books. I was going to say, how many lives did he live? But then again, I'm guessing maybe Buddha is the plural of Buddha. I don't know your life. Well, I would if I read those books, right? Okay, what's through the door then? Who would live in a room like this? Oh, this is the bit that's down from the up. The bit that's down from the up. I know what I mean. I always know what I mean. It's just a question of whether other people do as well. Now, I saw a ghosty goo, but he seems to have ghosty gone. Ooh, but there's this, and I'm sure this totally won't initiate some sort of fighty-foo. I would say, wait, if I fail this boss, then that means that I'm going to have to redo the last episode as well, but that's not the case because I ended the last episode after getting a save point, so no big deal, human. How bad's it going to be? Is it going to be another... I'm alive and you're dead, and you're probably about to be even deader.
Frank! Frank! Where are you?
Yikes. And that was some top quality voice acting right there as well. Oh, you're swoozing. Don't swooze. I can speed shoot, but please don't swooze. I can only shoot so many times in a moment, and wow, that was a chunk. It did an entire chunk. Oh, and I'm taking constant chip damage just from being in the presence of this boss anyway. Wow, this is gonna go well. This is gonna go very well. Was that good enough? Who are you and why are you so angry? Okay. Oh, there was a gong. I did wonder what the fresh hell had just happened. So... we only lived because, presumably, Thod-Pa hit a gong and gave us a lag-pa. Huh. What? So, we could do this now. Can this shoot as well? Oh, it's like a lasso! Oh, that's my legitimate first reaction to that. That certainly is charming. Okay, so you've put a big, huge, fuck-off obvious door there, and its sole purpose is to tell me that I can't use said door. Yum, yum. I mean, you say, every time I click on bloody journal when I mean books, they're practically the same thing, but from other people. So... come to think of it, it seems rather strange that someone would write all these things down. And are we going to have to memorize these? Because those are a lot of names. But the ones that I find especially strange are the full prayers that are written down. Like, either you'd say the prayer, or you would write it down on like a ceremonial bit of, well, maybe not a bit of cloth, but like you'd write it down a bit more formally than just in a book. I'm not going to question it too much because, as I've been establishing throughout this entire series, what do you expect for £2? But part of me's thinking as well I should go back down and use some incense, but I mean, we're here now. Don't want to waste too much time faffing my foof. Except not my foof, I don't have a foof. Don't Google foof, because that's relevant. Buddha, in the socket, please. Wow, you couldn't have shown me placing it in, you had to fade to black there. Quality game design. Ooh, an entire bench. As opposed to part of a bench. Which I suppose would just be one seat. I can't even use it. I can't make like Skyward Sword and just sit down to regenerate my health. And pose. Let's sit down. Punch. Oh good, more non-escalators. My favourite form of vertical transportation. Is there going to be another healing station, or did I screw up big time Kakapupu Duty style by not going back to that previous healy bit on the middle floor? Oh hi! Can you be helped? I do like that. There is some delicious passive aggression to that exact choice of wording. Like, not can I help you, not do you need some help, but just can you be helped? I don't care enough to help you, but are you in requirement of helpitude? My mother, she works, well at the moment she works in retail, and apparently there was one instance where she was trying to assist a customer, and she was supposed to say, do you need any help? But she forgot the word any and simply said, do you need help? Don't we all? Thod-Pa, you bastard, is that you? Are you yourself?
Welcome to the Book Monastery, young Eric. I have been expecting you. I fear your journey until now has been a confusing one. Perhaps I can make things clearer. A year ago, I was studying in the monastery library when a trick of the light revealed that the ancient manuscript I was reading was actually a palimpsest, a scroll that had been written on, scraped off, and used again. What lay underneath was a breathtaking discovery. The location of an ancient terma. A terma is a key piece of wisdom that was written down in ancient times and magically hidden until such future time as the wisdom is needed. Only then does the terma come again to the light. I could not decipher the entire scroll, and so I brought it to Master Lama Kenpo Jigmelingpa for him to study. But in the meantime, I also told my good friend Edward Bennett what I had found, and that the terma lay waiting to be collected high on the sacred one. Bennett could not wait for the remainder of the scroll to be translated. Impetuously, he embarked on a solo climb to retrieve the terma, and suffered a terrible accident that resulted in the loss of his leg. By the time Bennett had recovered, Master Kenpo had deciphered the rest of the text. It was a prophecy about the man who would bring the terma down from the mountain. When I read the prophecy to Bennett, he immediately said that the words applied to your brother. Bennett brought your brother here and prepared him to climb the mountain. There were mundane preparations, of course, but also sacred ones. Normally, one cannot climb Chomolonzo unless one has journeyed on foot around the base of the mountain 12 times. Such a journey is known as a kora. Of course, Frank had not completed these koras, but Bennett persuaded Jomo Menmo's apprentice to perform a series of sacred rituals That would appease the goddess and allow Frank to approach her. The apprentice was a young girl named Mingma Yangzi. Something must have gone wrong. The day after Frank left camp, ghosts and demons started to appear. The Sherpas fled. My fellow monks fled. They have run away from the goddess for the very reason that you approach her. They flee themselves. You approach yourself.
Thanks all the same, mate. But I don't believe in your goddess. I'm just here to collect my brother and move on.
You don't need to believe in her. You have been fighting these ghosts that you do not believe in, yes? They are only going to get stronger. And if you do not prepare yourself to approach the mountain, ultimately, these ghosts will defeat you. You think this is about your brother, and it is, but it is also about you. Not all ghosts wish you harm. Seek out the spirits of our departed lamas and learn what they have to teach you.
Oh. So that wasn't Thod-Pa we were talking to who told us to get the thing to cut through the stuff. But this is no time for Rumba, which is totally in a game that I've Let's Played, except it isn't because that's Pokemon Colosseum, and I may never Let's Play that, although it's a very good game. There is a time and a place, though. Somehow, I managed to misread all that. I don't know what I misread it as, but I managed to misread all of that into something completely different and completely non sequitur. Don't know what that... Again with the journal! Yeah. Beating the gong. In essence, a summary of what just happened. Also, like, I know they told us to seek out Thod-Pa and, like, learn, but wow, that was like 5 minutes of exposition, which, I mean, it's about time, I suppose, because there's been, like all these words have finally been explained to us, but at the same time, can I jump down here? Can I use my pickaxe to, like, abseil down the... Well, I'd call it bunting, but somehow I don't think it's bunting. Clearly they're only there to be festive, because it's, like, Buddhist Christmas, or something. No, it's not. But can I heal at some point? Because I am very, very dying. So, why aren't there any incense shrines in your own bit, Dr. Man Guy? Thod-Pa, where we spent like half the game looking for you so far. Oh, is this where we just... Are we where we were? Yee, those were words. Right, so is this... I don't know where I'm going, it's suddenly become very open world, and you know how I feel about open world games. Also, that's a very phallic rock combination in the middle there. It's clearly a metaphor, and a euphemism, and a roll of lemon. Just roll up the damn lemon. Okay, so I guess we don't need to be down here. This is just to connect the map to itself. So I don't think I explained why I owed, but the person we spoke to that I thought was Thod-Pa outside Chirku, is that one of the lamas we need to go back and find? Can I beat the gong? I'm so sad that you didn't program this in game, because the game programmed itself. Hee-ho. Hee-ho. Because those are gong noises. Okay. I don't know what to expect now. We're looking for dead people. We've been attacked by dead people this whole time, and now we're looking for some specific dead people. It's gonna be good. So, where does this put us? Just then, Eric doing that backwards walk, just like when a cat gets something over its head. That's what that reminded me of. Oh, that's a door. I didn't think that was... I thought it was like a cupboard or something. First of all, this. The Bardo. And actually, if I'm not misseeing, is this also a statue that can do me an upgrade of healthy lifetimes? It looks like it is. Please. Yep, it's prophecy, which means that... Well, upgrade... Yay! It did heal me! Oh, thank you, Jomo. You tried to kill me, but ultimately your prophecies have saved my life again. And that nearly tripped me up again with your journal memo. The Bardo. So is this the game's way of saying, hey, look, this is what we would call the game over screen in Tibetan monk times? Okay, that doesn't make quite as much logic sense as the previous ones. Like, the previous ones kind of sounded like video game prophecy-ese ways of describing what's going to happen, but in this instance, it did not seem like one such a time. Oh, look, a vase. Is there anything of value? Can I get to it? Can you close the goddamn door so I can get to this? Okay, there was nothing in it after all. What a faff! So... I would say, well, I have no idea where I'm going, but, I mean... How long have we had an idea of where we're going? We've just been going wherever the path points us towards. Oh. This doesn't sound like fun.
Abbott's buried here. Mummies. I need their mantras. Maybe record on tape.
What? What did you want me to do? You said to sneak up on it, so I approached it slowly. What more do you want from me, game? What is this fuck shit? How do I... No, I would say how do I fuck shit, but please don't. That sounds like a very bad time. So what do then? Just stand in the general vicinity? Do I equip the this? Game, what do? Why are you like this? Have they come back? Oh good, they have. So what do then? Oh, that isn't a solid wall, I have to sneak around it. Oh. So just watch out for the walls of ghost gas, and everything will be cake. Okay, don't need to do that by the look of it. Yeah, but how do record, though? How record whilst recording? You missed, Eric. You held it nowhere near him. Well, I say him. Could be. It's probably a him. I don't... Well, that was kind of a pun, because... Sacred mantra, HYMN, him, hims and hers, no? Okay, that's kind of not fair, because how was I supposed to see? Also, how far back do I need to go? Not very, by the look of it. Hey, this is fun. Did I not say this was going to be fun? And of course, because the over-the-shoulder camera, you kind of can't really, like... Eric is sort of body blocking where some of these walls are, so... Am I doing good? Also doesn't help that even the walls for the ghosts we've already completed, or ghost singular at this point, still count as disturbing all the ghosts. Yeah, how was I supposed to see? I can't see through him! He's a terrible window! He is an oval window. Well, can I go from the top instead? Because that would be slightly easier, because then I can see down the hill. Or can I just jump off the mountain and end it all now? Good Christmas gravy. Specifically Christmas gravy. No, you want me to go all the way back down to the bottom. Okay. Well, that's just lovely. I may have to do some sort of editing spoozlery until I get this done, because it's not just me, is it? This is kind of bullshit. Having to walk through these invisible walls that I can only barely see, and that, like, the camera does nothing to... Like, even in third eye mode, you can't really... you can kind of see them. I guess that's what it wants me to do, then. Just... look out for where those spiky spoos are. What the fuck? Game, please. Show some... respercy. and some mezmect, and just generally be nice to me. Because I can kind of see where it wants me to go, but it's really not clear. So it's like, don't walk into those spikes, but also don't get too close to the spikes. Why? How? What did I do? This is shenanigan. This is exactly one shenanigan. This is the sandwich. I shall speed up until I get this right. Okay, that's the second one. And once again, I feel like there's 4, but I can only see 3. And we're doing decently so far. Sorry if the constant zooming in and out with the third eye is making anyone ill during speed up. It's just, this is fuckery. Did I do it? Am I home free? Please? Yay. Okay, and it's saved. Thank fuck for that. Okay, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. That was bullshit, and I'll see you in the next episode where hopefully the game gets back to being passable. I mean, I get what they were going for there, but that was just garbage to play. But I digress. See you in the next one.